NASCAR fans, Watkins Glen is a place where NASCAR's best have battled for glory for decades, and where one man just etched his name in permanent ink into road course history. 3 races left before the playoffs, the air already thick with tension. And then, Shane van Gisbergen rolls in like a storm from another hemisphere. The New Zealander who took Chicago by surprise in his debut? Yeah, he's no rookie curiosity anymore. He's the guy everyone's trying to catch. And failing. This weekend wasn't just a win. It was a masterclass. It was calculated dominance from a driver who makes slicing through the best in the sport look like a Sunday cruise. Every lap, every corner, every braking zone, SVG owned it. Kyle Larson, gone early. Denny Hamlin, slipping down the order, chaos breaking out everywhere, but SVG, he's untouched, gliding through the field with surgical precision. By the time the checkered flag waved, he'd pulled off something historic. 4 straight road course victories in a single season, something only legends have done. And the way it happened? Well, that's where the real story begins. So yeah, Watkins Glen wasn't just another race. It was SVG's coronation. Let's get into it. We rolled into Watkins Glen, the Go Bowling at the Glen. 3 races left before the playoffs. Tensions are already high, and in the middle of it all, Ryan Blaney does something unexpected. He takes the pole. Yup, Blaney beats SVG for the top starting spot by 0.03 of a second. That's less than the blink of an eye. For a split second, we thought, maybe someone else is gonna take it to SVG on a road course. But that thought didn't last long. As the green flag dropped, Blaney jumped ahead through turn 1, but SVG was right there. The dude is like that shadow that never goes away, no matter how fast you run. And then the chaos starts. Kyle Larson, a 2-time winner here at the Glen, spins in turn 1 on lap 7. He's got brake issues and his crew sends him to the garage. Unfortunately, 15 laps down, and it was game over for a guy chasing the regular season points title. That's a massive hit. Meanwhile, Denny Hamlin, he was already sliding backward like he's on ice, down to 30th. And this race, it was turning into a game of survival. Now Buescher, remember him, he stays out and grabs the stage 1 win. This is huge for him, because he's fighting for the last playoff spot with his own teammate Ryan Preece. The man's basically racing for his season's life. And SVG? He pits late in stage 1, plays the long game. Because here's the thing, when you're that good, you can afford to give up a little track position early. Now, in stage 2, restart. Buescher, Ryan Preece, Chase Elliott all stay out on old tires, but SVG, he smells blood. On lap 25, he goes 3 wide with Chase Elliott and Ryan Blaney. That's not bravery. That's not even confidence. That's disrespectful swagger. But within a lap, he's in the lead. Blaney decides to gamble. Stays out to win stage 2. SVG pits instead. It's a chess match, and he's about 5 moves ahead of everyone else. Here's where the chaos begins, and things get messy. Josh Berry backs into the wall, and his day's done. Kyle Busch spins after Ross Chastain tries to make it 3 wide. Cars are slipping, sliding, and tripping over each other. But here's SVG, not in the mess. He's like that one kid in school who's always clean and unbothered, even during a food fight. On lap 53, SVG's got fresh tires and he drives through the top 5 like they're traffic cones at a driver's test. He passes Blaney for the lead, and from there, it's a clinic. By lap 72, the pit cycles are done. SVG's back in the lead by 2.5 seconds, and then he just disappears. Christopher Bell, a legit top 5 guy, is losing 1.1 seconds a lap to him. That's not faster, that's a different category of racing. On the final lap, SVG wins by over 11 seconds and takes the checkered flag. That's not just a win, that's a mic drop moment. And get this, it's his 4th straight road course win in the Cup Series. Chicago, Sonoma, Mexico City, and now Watkins Glen. 4 for 4 on road courses this season. First guy to do that since Chase Elliott in 2019 to 2020. Oh, and every single one of his 5 career Cup wins has come on a road course. The only other guy in NASCAR history to start his career like that, Dan Gurney. Yeah, that Dan Gurney. But here's the part that hit different. This weekend, Trackhouse announced they'd signed SVG to a multi-year extension, and in Victory Lane, his dad was there. SVG hasn't seen him since Christmas. That hug on the front stretch, that was more powerful than the burnout.
Oh man, good to get that one back. Thank you everyone for coming out. What an awesome race. The last stint was a bit, we cleared out, but battle coming back through, I had a lot of fun, and to get another win, and I definitely gave that bus stop wall another meter on that last lap, so, but yeah, awesome. Oh, it's just amazing to have him here. It's been a very tough year for Dad, and yeah, he hasn't been able to travel, so have him here for the next 3 weeks and share this with him, it's amazing. No, but that's the stuff you dream about, right? I'm just a very lucky guy to get to drive for an amazing bunch of people and just execute. Man, the day just went flawlessly, and I can't believe it. Really enjoyed it, and thanks again, everyone. Yeah, who knows, but it ain't going to be easy, that's for sure. The first round had some very difficult left-handed tracks for me, but I'm getting better at it, and I'm enjoying myself, and it's a challenge, you know, but that's why we're here, and we'll have a proper crack.
Let's put this in perspective. Most wins in a rookie season? That's SVG now, 4. Tony Stewart had 3. Davey Allison had 2. He's tied with Denny Hamlin for most wins this year. He's got 22 playoff points, 3rd most in the series. And on road courses right now, the rest of the field isn't racing to beat him. They're racing to see how close they can get to him. Now let's talk about other drivers. Chris Buescher's 3rd place run, that keeps him 34 points above the cut line. But his own RFK teammate Ryan Preece is still lurking. William Byron extends his points lead over Chase Elliott after Elliott's worst finish of the season, 26th. Kyle Larson takes a massive hit in the standings with that brake failure. With Richmond and Daytona left, this playoff picture could still explode in about 10 different ways. But the weekend wasn't just about SVG's Cup Series win. Connor Zilisch, the 19-year-old Xfinity phenom, pulled off back-to-back wins at Watkins Glen in the Xfinity Series. He led 60 of 82 laps and dominated. And then, in victory lane, he falls off his car and breaks his collarbone. Yeah, you heard us right. The guy wins, climbs up to celebrate, and ends up in the hospital. That means Trackhouse had to pull his Cup Series entry for Sunday, which, given SVG's form, didn't exactly hurt their chances. But man, talk about bad timing. And if you missed the Xfinity race, it turned into absolute mayhem. Michael McDowell and Austin Hill tangle late in the race, and it triggers an 11-car crash. We're talking about a 45-minute red flag while they repaired barriers. A tire even flew off and landed on William Sawalich's hood. Nobody seriously got hurt, but the track looked like a demolition derby pit lane. And here's the irony. Last year at Watkins Glen, SVG had this race in the bag, but 5 centimeters, literally, of car placement in the bus stop was the difference. He clipped the barrier, Chris Buescher went by, and SVG finished 2nd. That moment's been haunting him for a year, and this year, he gave that wall a full meter of space. No risks, no mistakes, just pure dominance. So here's where we're at. SVG is rewriting the rookie record books. He's making Cup Series road courses look like his private playground. And with 2 races left before the playoffs, he's got momentum, confidence, and a car that just doesn't quit. Either way, Watkins Glen 2025 wasn't just a race. It was a statement. The big question now? Can anyone stop SVG when the next road course rolls around? Or are we watching the birth of the greatest road course racer NASCAR's ever seen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get this discussion rolling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe for more interesting stories and updates from everything NASCAR. Do share this video with your friends. Until next time, keep the conversation going on, lucky doggone track.